Hey, today I thought I would share with you about the planner that I'm going to use for 2025 and a little bit about my goals for the year. So, this is the same brand planner that I used last year. It's the Bloom planner, but this one is a little bit different. It's a larger version and it has a softer back to it. But I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be really great. So it has a little folder right here where I've kind of put some notes and things that I want to keep in mind for the year. And then it has some prompts in the beginning, which I like. Some of them I use, some of them I skip, but it's great to have that as an option. So it asks me what my mission statement for my ideal year would be. And really, I just want to invest in the people and the activities that matter to me on a consistent basis. So my word of the year is consistent. And then you see it has just a breakdown of the year, just like any planner. And then it has some other things to kind of think about. It has questions about where you are with your relationships, health, finances, etc. And you can give yourself a number 1 to 10. That didn't quite interest me as much. Also has a question about your values, if you want to think through that, things you want to do more of throughout the year, things you want to do less, things that bring you joy. I really liked kind of thinking through that, what things I really like and give me joy. Other questions, prompts that you could do. But this page is really the one that I like a lot. This is the Plan to Bloom page where you put your top goals for the year, things that you're looking forward to, bucket list things. So this one I'm really excited about. So my top 5 goals, I want to be consistent, like my word of the year, with my exercise. I want to run 500 miles and do 150 yoga sessions. So I wanted to pick concrete goals that were challenging but not impossible. And so based on some of the habits that I started last year, I think those are good, reasonable goals that I would like to meet. I want to read 60 books. So last year my goal was to read, I think, 25 books, and I far surpassed that. I think I ended the year with 77 books read. So I didn't want to be as aggressive because you never know what the year will hold, but I wanted to push myself a little bit more than the 25 books. So I decided on 60. I also am working my way through reading the Bible with a workbook. So I'd also like to complete that this year. And another goal I have is I haven't used my Kindle in years, but I would like to pull it out. I do prefer holding a paper book, but we're going on a trip to Europe in May. There's some other ideas I have for when having a Kindle instead of a paper book would be preferable. So I would like to get that back into my rotation as well. I also want to be better about keeping my home up. I want to have a consistently clean house. So I made myself a master list of all the cleaning tasks that I want to complete, and I plan to try to do a deep cleaning quarterly, and then also have, weekly, monthly, daily plans as well. Also, I would really like to expand my cooking repertoire. So both me and my husband kind of share the task of cooking dinners. But I really enjoyed kind of branching out and trying new recipes. Now that my kids are older and I have a little bit more time in the evening to focus on preparing dinner, I would like to continue doing that, and also even making more things from scratch. such as marinara sauce, maybe chicken broth, the dressings, you know, nothing too out there, but just more basics that I have been buying. I would like to try to make them myself. And then another one is a goal I had last year as well, which is just to continue to preserve my memories and have them available for us to enjoy. So my goal last year was to make Shutterfly photo books and also do a photo wall on my wall of my staircase. I did complete the photo wall right before the end of the year, but I did not really meet my goal of making the Shutterfly books. I'm a couple years behind. I really like to make them for our vacations and special events. I wanted to finish one for my daughter just through her whole elementary school years. She's in middle school now. And so I feel like my goal last year was maybe too daunting and it kind of intimidated me. So I decided to make a more reasonable goal this year, which is just to make 4 books completed and order them. So that's 1 a quarter. So that's my goal. Maybe I'll be able to do more than that, but that is the minimum I would like to complete. Some other things that I would like to do better at is keeping plants alive. I have a black thumb for sure, and in the past I have killed many a plant, but I would really like to be able to keep some alive in my home, especially herbs. I would really love to use those in cooking. So my goal is to be better about not killing plants. I also want to be more consistent with keeping up with my friends, making time to see them or just talk to them on the phone. We both have we all have busy lives with our kids and our family, but I want to make that more of a priority for sure. And then some things on our bucket list. Like I said, we're going to Europe in May, specifically Paris. So that's on our bucket list. I'd also like to make our backyard a little bit more of an oasis. It already is, but there's just a few things that I think that would make it even more amazing for the spring and summer this year that I'd like to do. Our family is going to go to a hockey game for the first time, so that's really exciting. I'd like to find a new race that I would enjoy. I've done a couple Disney races and local races, but I'd like to try to find a new race this year that I could do, possibly like a trail race. There's some mountains close to where we live, so that could be fun. So we'll see. So this is that page, and then you can write yourself like a little letter almost with your vision for the year. You can put like what your ideal week would look like, a scheduling template. They have lots of templates that you could use. I'm honestly not the best at using them, but if that would be good for you, just to show you what they are. There's like finance trackers, habit trackers. I have used something similar to this before. That might be something I try to use this year. This is a really cute idea, just a random act of kindness tracker. Just some ideas for things you could do. And then it has just some like blank notebook paper. And then you get into the weeks. And this one is a little bit different. It has the pages like this for the week. The other planner I had was a little bit different, but I do like this. And kind of, I'm a list person, so how I use it is I just kind of write down everything I want to try to complete for the day. You know, pie in the sky kind of goals sometimes that I would just really like to get to, but maybe isn't realistic. But I get a lot of motivation and reward from crossing things off a list. So, I mean, I write down everything, take a shower, cross it off. And that is just kind of how I use this from day to day. More scheduling things I kind of keep in my iPhone calendar. This is really just more for productivity, what I'm trying to get done. So I hope you'll kind of stick around, check back in, see how I'm doing with my goals. And if you're looking for a planner for 2025, I definitely recommend the Bloom. I just got this on Amazon. I'm sure you can get it other places as well. And I hope I'll see you around again soon. Bye.